So I invite you to play along with us as I lay out 3 scenarios of news you didn't know, and these 2 try to pick which one. Now the first one, they have to hit the drum, and then if they think they know the answer, they hit the drum and then they give the answer. So you can play along with us as I lay out these little bits of news that haven't gotten a lot of press. So here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
Drum roll, please. Give me a drum roll a little bit. All right. Florida State Senate rejected a ban on assault weapons, but ruled in favor of teachers who volunteer and have training to be armed to protect their kids.
True.
How did you know?
Because it only makes sense. If you have, okay, let's say there's 2 schools, and one has a sign that says,
How did you know?
Gun
Did you hear
free
this,
zone.
or did you just guess?
no, it only makes sense. So you
Okay.
have 2 schools, and one has a sign that says gun-free zone, and one says, if you come in here, we're going to kill you. Which school are you going to go to if you're a terrorist?
Yeah, but what if the teacher's crazy and just decides to shoot the kids?
Well, they could do that anyway.
All right, whatever. All right, so we got it. You didn't even I didn't even get to read my other ones. Florida State voted to raise
sorry.
the age that you are allowed to purchase guns to 27.
Oh,
No.
that's just too random of a number. That's why.
I know,
It
it's
would be
random.
good.
That was the
19,
easy one.
19.
Yeah.
The other one I flipped it. I said Florida
There's
State.
21 or something.
Yeah,
Did I hear
21.
that?
Yeah.
But I flipped the other one. I flipped it. I said Florida State voted in favor of a ban on assault weapons and is opposed to teachers having them. But they didn't. But it's really interesting that the press though isn't giving this. Florida has decided this is what they want to do.
Yes.
But you don't even hear it.
No. No. Well, you don't hear about the hundreds of people every day that protect themselves with personal weapons.
You don't. It's true. And I know it's not.
We should hear a little bit more about
You
that.
should. It's
Well,
not the agenda though.
Right. It's not the
But
agenda.
it does happen a lot.
It does happen more than people would expect.
Would ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, here, ready?
Ready.
Okay. Commander David Fravor was recently found to be mentally unstable because he claims of seeing a UFO in the year 2004, and he believes he was abducted, but the memories are unclear. Commander David Fravor has clear evidence that he and several others saw a craft in 2004 defy the laws of physics, moving well above supersonic speed, that it displayed the ability to do things well beyond our current technologies, and that a human being could not survive the G-force. Commander Fravor, this is the third option, believes that the jet he was flying in 2004 for a period of time was actually controlled by a different force. He believed it was extraterrestrial technology, but this is not proven. Okay.
I think it's C.
The last one?
I think I heard that.
You think it's C?
Yeah.
They took control of his.
They took control?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, do you have one?
Am I
Did you
making
pick one
that
yet?
up? Maybe
I
I'm
have
making
picked
that up
one.
because I
I
got
have picked one.
kidnapped by extraterrestrials. I'm just making that up.
Okay, well,
Well,
do
so-
you have one to choose from? Or not?
I do have one to choose. I'm going to choose B because
Okay.
I do believe that the crafts maneuver in such a way that no human being could with any type of restraint or G-suit or anything that we currently know in our technology, there's no way that a human being could withstand the G-forces of the maneuvers that these things make.
You're right. It's number 2, B.
Well, that's
This is-
too obvious. Because that's what everybody says about them.
That's what happened.
Okay. All right. Great. I
But-
was abducted, and that's why I chose that one.
Oh, you were
They
abducted,
also
right?
They
took
took control of the
control
car.
of my vehicle.
Yes.
Mhm.
No, but anyway, this is like huge. Several people saw this
Right.
and experienced it, and we can put it on the screen. And it's like this is the most like credible, real like sighting I've ever heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And the people who witnessed it, and Commander David Fravor, is incredible, very credible. Just comes across as this person who this is what happened.
Mhm.
And it's really pretty amazing. But there's been like almost no coverage of it.
I follow this quite a bit, and for years and years, very
this is-
respectable people, clergy, police officers, law enforcement, military.
Yeah.
Some very respectable people have come out and said that they've seen things that they don't believe are humanly possible.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we'll actually. There's actually footage of this. It's
Yeah.
going behind us right now.
Yeah.
See it? There it is. Okay. All right, here's the next one. It's 2-0. Okay.
So the double point.
Okay.
Here we
Ooh,
go.
pressure.
Here we go.
Okay.
What state has been given the crown of having the single worst quality of life in the State of the Union? South Carolina, Arizona, or California?
California.
Why do you say that? I know why.
Have you been there recently?
Yes, it is California.
Oh, did I get a double point for that?
Yes, you do get a double point.
What was your guess going to be?
I was going to go for Oklahoma.
I don't have it.
No, South Carolina.
Interesting, because South Carolina is among the top 5
Highest.
highest quality of
I
living.
just
Really?
knew that.
That's why I put it on
I
there.
really
Oh,
like
wow.
South Carolina. I looked at
No, they
that
have
years ago.
extremely high,
Yeah.
Wow.
really
Okay.
high quality of living. California is the single worst in the nation, in the union, for a whole bunch of reasons.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
falling apart.
Well, wait a minute. Don't they have like the highest taxes and the most social
Yes,
programs?
they do.
Yes.
They do.
Yeah, and the most police officers and the most everything.
They have
They
everything.
have a lot of everything.
They have a lot of everything.
Yeah. Don't
Interesting.
they have some of the richest people in the world?
Yes, they do.
Okay. I'm having a hard time understanding.
It seems like an oxymoron, doesn't it?
Doesn't
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the next one. So
Okay.
do you get 2 points for that, or is it 2-1?
Two. No, it's tied.
Wow. Okay.
John was really generous.
He was
that's why.
generous.
It was a
Okay.
lightning round.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? To rent a U-Haul from San Francisco to Dallas, Texas, is $3,206. But to rent a U-Haul from Dallas to San Francisco, so the other way around,
Mm-hmm.
is only $1,128. That's number one option.
Okay.
Okay. Number two option. To rent a U-Haul from San Francisco to Dallas is currently only $100 because Dallas is sponsoring people who move out of California and move to California.
Okay.
Number three. To rent a U-Haul from Dallas to San Francisco is $3,206, but only $1,128 from San Francisco to Dallas.
Wow.
I'm going with B.
With B, okay.
Because there's a lot of creative and intelligent people that live in San Francisco, and I could see where you would benefit by giving them an opportunity to come to your city.
Okay.
I could say for C as a secondary choice.
The third one.
Yes. Number 3. Sorry.
Number three.
I
That's fine. Hey, C or 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah.
Okay. So the answer is A.
Oh,
You
What?
both got it wrong. This is the first time that ever happened. But it ties into the first
That's
one.
why I was wondering.
So to rent
Okay.
a U-Haul from San Francisco to Dallas, Texas is $3,206 because so many people are moving. There is a shortage of U-Hauls.
it's an exodus.
It's an exodus.
So they almost pay you to bring a U-Haul back to California.
It's an exodus, so they can't find them, so they've raised the price.
Wow.
It's it's like 184. I forgot what I did the math, but I didn't write it down, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
it's like the difference is huge. It's only 1,128 to go from Dallas to San Francisco, but to get the heck out of Dallas, it's gonna
From
cost
San
you
Francisco.
3,000. I'm sorry, out of San Francisco,
Yeah.
it's cost you 3,206.
Yeah. That's what I thought I was answering. I think I need my choices.
Oh,
I need them on a big flashing.
so maybe you got it right because maybe you thought
Yeah,
you
I
got
thought
it mixed up.
it-
Because it's
So your
complicated
intent was that it was,
The-
that was
out
more
of-
expensive to go.
to get away from California.
Yes,
from California.
exactly. But I just got confused.
Yeah, no, it's confusing.
But yeah.
Maybe she gets a half a point for that.
Sure.
No, it's okay. John was super generous before.
He was 2-2 still. Though. We'll just stay with 2-2. Okay. Women around the globe in Islamic countries are celebrating in the street because of the honor they get to wear the hijab, the face coverings. They're dancing in the streets because they're honored to do that. A. B. Women around the globe in Islamic countries are removing the head coverings, the hijabs, in protest and even sometimes burning them against the extreme sexist laws they have to live under. Number 3, women in Islamic countries around the globe are adding more layers because it's so dang cold.
This is so dang cold.
You hit it first, but
Okay, I'm going to go with B, and I'll tell you why.
With B?
Because it worked for bras in the 70s.
That's true.
So
You
if
have a
it
good
worked for
point.
jobs
If it worked for bras and 700 jobs in the 2000s.
it could. That's my thing, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
What was A?
A was women around the world in Islamic countries are celebrating dancing in the streets because they get the honor of wearing a hijab.
I'm going with B also.
Okay. Yeah.
That's just my own bias that I wouldn't be celebrating, but
No, nobody's
also common sense.
nobody's
Okay.
celebrating. No, women around the globe are in protest taking them off, holding them up in the air. Some of them get in trouble. Some of them actually been killed
I
for
was
doing
gonna
it.
say.
And there are those who are taking them and burning them, all that kind of thing.
So it's interesting. I spoke to an Islamic woman about the hijab, and she said it was freedom, and she was of a different generation. So this was 10, 20 years ago, and she was an older woman. So I think maybe in the past it was looked to probably more favorably for the women, allowing them to move through society without some of the problems they might have experienced otherwise.
To wear a hijab.
To wear the hijab. But now, with the westernization of the world and women understanding that maybe it's oppression, that they're burning them.
Well, I would say that I would completely disagree.
Okay.
I would say that an older woman who knew her place and stayed in her place and the man was in charge and accept that as the way it was and didn't understand she had a choice.
Right.
And, even though they don't necessarily have a choice, they're beginning to realize, wait a minute, I have something to contribute to this world.
She shared that she wouldn't have been able to leave the house without it, though, so it did give her her freedom.
Oh,
That's
that's
because
what
the
you meant
law.
by the freedom.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like she didn't have to have highlights in her hair and get a haircut.
No. It was
Just
because
kidding.
she would have to stay in the house.
Yeah.
Little
Right.
prison.
No, right. No,
Yeah.
that's right. My point is right. So the point is that women around the world are saying that's wrong. I shouldn't have to wear this thing
To be able
to go out of the house.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, well, maybe we can all be grateful that we can leave the house when we want to.
Yes.
Yes, very grateful. Yeah. We have another one?
Nope. That's
Wait,
it.
did we end in a tie? No, you just won.
I think I just
I
won.
think you won.
No, because we tied.
Well, you beeped it.
I beeped first, though.
Yeah, you did. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations. I think you won.
Yes, I've taken the mantle of honor. I believe you won last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Did she win?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you do? The question is, how did you do?
Exactly.
Leave a comment.
If you were in this room, would you have beat John because he won today? But join us next time for News You Didn't Know and all the other crazy ideas and things that we do here at Tipping Point, and help us to continue to seek truth, maybe ideas that you
Spread
didn't know
love.
about, and spread love. See you later.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye.
If you're new to YouTube, then let me explain. You gotta give a thumbs up, that's how we play the game. You see, the more thumbs up a video gets, the more the powers that be distribute the video for others around the world to see. Next to subscribe button, there's a little bell. You gotta click on this little guy as well. Then and only then will YouTube inform and let you know that Tipping Point Productions has got a new video. So give the thumbs up, click the bell, and share the love. So together we can take the truth and rise.